What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rising World, and we're looking at the technology aspects of the crafting of the game. So I've got a lot of stuff ready to go. I'll show you what I got. I went and I smelted a good portion of stuff. We got some aluminum wire, some tungsten wire, we got some raw glass, iron sheet, aluminum sheet, gold sheet. I think we've got everything we need to do some of the things we were looking at in the last episode. So let's take a look. And we'll do a couple of things. One, well, I'd like to go ahead and do the circuit board, because that's going to open up some interesting stuff. Okay, tools, equipment, and vehicles. Got some new stuff. And we'll go ahead and do the light bulb. And that opened up some new stuff. So let's go down the line, see what's new. Lamps, mainly. Rotating beacon lights, floodlights. Barrier light. And that's it for that. What tools we got? Chainsaw, mining drill, lawn trimmer, and ore detector. That's the one you have to have a little bit of everything, right? 2 circuit boards, 8 aluminum sheets. Oh, that's not as bad as it used to be, actually. That's pretty cool. We might make that just for S&Gs. The mining drill, that's pretty cool. Lawn trimmer, just cutting grass, man. And chainsaw. It's just the technology versions of the stuff that we currently use. We may make those. I think we got enough stuff to do those. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. Equipment, pin light, portable, just a portable light source, flashlight again, same thing. Spotlight, megaphone. What do you do with the megaphone? Amplifies your voice, so I guess like people can hear you from a long ways away. If I was doing multiplayer, that might be a thing. I'm not seeing anything else over here. Nope, that's a thing. And vehicles, inflatable boat. A rib. Has room for 4 passengers. That's pretty cool. Let's see what it takes to do this. 32 aluminum sheets. That's a good bit. But that's not bad. I mean, we could do that straight up. The outboard engine. So 64 aluminum sheets. A couple circuit boards. 64 and 16. It's what, 80? So 80 aluminum sheets. I mean, we got that. We could do all those. It'd be easier to go back and forth, and we wouldn't have to worry about the wind being a factor. So that's kind of neat. Don't know what to do with those yet, so that's interesting. So yeah, and of course we got all the windows and stuff like that, which is kind of neat. We haven't unlocked any firearms or anything. Still don't know what to do about that. Probably gonna have to find sulfur. If I had to make a guess, we need sulfur, and that is only found in the deepest caves, the ones which are filled with water. Rumors that horrible place lies directly beneath the water caves. Yeah, see, I'm not 100% sure how I could ever get around in there, and there's a vein of sulfur. So we may have to go back to that mine that we were in to mine for that, because if we had sulfur and coal. We can't do, like, just straight-up gunpowder, right? Can we? Coal powder and sulfur powder. Yep. So that's a thing. Like I said, we may end up having to go down there. But building, like, the grappling gun, I think is going to be a bit better. So let's look into that, and we'll just go spelunking, man. I'll go back to that cave. Maybe we can find some, maybe we can find some stuff. Let's see. No, you don't even have to have the circuit board for that. Shoots a hook and quickly pulls you toward the target location. Okay. 8 tungsten sheet, 8 aluminum sheet. My ore is ready to go. And, yeah, we still got a good bit of fuel left. I don't remember what these are. This might be tungsten. Because we didn't have as much tungsten as we did everything else. Yep. Okay. We do now. Very cool. And again, we still have some more aluminum ore and stuff. Like, I think we got enough to do everything else in the game, honestly. We probably don't even have to go to any more regions. We don't have to go to the desert unless we want to get the plants. I'm thinking that's kind of where we're at. But right now, let's go ahead and get this going. Grappling gun. Cool. I made too much of this. Each one of those makes like 8 or some shit like that. I don't know. We'll go ahead and file them away. We don't need them. Go ahead and put that stuff up too. Even the glass. And let's go ahead and go. We'll go by... Looks like we might have to have another pumpkin. And we'll do that. We'll carry another pumpkin on us. Just for food's sake. And I did make another sickle. So we can get some more stuff at some point. I mean, it's not something we absolutely need to do right now. Let's go by the water. Which I believe is... that way. Go by the water, fill up our one canteen and the few water skins we got. And then we'll head on to that one area and see if we can find... We may head to the other one. I don't know. It was a bitch to find my way out of that one. So we may go to the... one spot way up north that I haven't explored yet up here. Because this other one was like out in here. But I think I want to go to this one. And maybe we'll find the same thing there. Maybe it'll be a little bit less harrowing to try to figure out. Alright, so we got enough fresh water. Let's go ahead and go up this way. Oops. Get my map wet. Well, here's this one. Man, I don't know that I want to mess with that. Well, I do want to mark it, though, because I know there's tungsten here. So let's go ahead and mark it. Alright. Well, we should be coming up to this cave any minute now. Oh, there it is. Alrighty. So let's go in. See if we can find our way down. Maybe get some... oh, man, I was going to try to get the better light, wasn't I? Oh, well. This is where we're at now. Well, we found the deeper part of this one. Wow, we're underneath the coast. That's crazy, man. I hear water now. Here we go. Like I said, I don't think there's any way to do that, like... I don't know, we'll try this. Eh, fuck it. Geronimo! I'm not seeing any sulfur. Nope, that's all stone. Well, what in the tarnation you supposed to do here, folks? There's no damn sulfur down here. 'Tis no sulfur. And now we're at the bottom here and we can't get out. So that kind of sucks. That looks like sulfur, doesn't it? Coal. Hey, I think I found a way out. Nice. This little area right here I had to duck under. How much sulfur we get? We got 111. That's a good starting point. And if I'm able to get out of here, then, you know, we'll get a better lamp, which I'm sure will help. But I don't want to lose this area right over here. We'll go ahead and go through here. We're bound to find a way back up, it looks like. Yeah, so we're 426 blocks below. We're getting there. It's gonna be a long-ass trip, though. So I'll get with you guys as soon as I've gotten out of this freaking hole. Well, I thought I was still recording, but I'd cut it off because I didn't want to waste hard drive space. I found my way out, but I thought it was through the original hole right here, but it wasn't. So what I was doing was I was out here and I was digging my way towards here to try to intercept the tunnel, and I did. And then I found the tunnels. I just kept using this Y. So the Y is your altitude. It's your Y-axis, up and down. So as long as I was moving up, I was fine. So I just kept doing that. I'm going to tell you what, this freaking pickaxe is champ. Because, I mean, I didn't chomp through as much as I chomped through with the other one, I don't think. And it's damaged, so, but it's not broken. So I use the hell out of that thing. Use the hell out of it. So we got some sulfur, we got some coal, we got a little bit of tungsten, and a little bit of iron, just because that's what I had to chew through to get up here. So yeah, I think the move is going to be to... Is that the sunrise or sunset? 9... I think that's the sunset. That's got to be. Yeah. That's the west. Okay, so I got to get home. Let's go south, which is this way. And we'll just go home and see what we unlocked. Well, home sweet home. Guess let's go ahead and get inside, sleep for the night, and first thing in the morning, we will figure out what we're going to do with the sulfur and coal that we gathered. Okay, so any kind of workbenches that help us with used for grinding solid materials. I wonder if the grinder's used with the coal and the sulfur to grind it into powder. Kind of makes me wonder. Doesn't it you? Let's go ahead and take it out and see what we can do. And I got some meats drying. Don't know how long it's going to take. It said it takes a while. So I got that going. Let's just put this out here. That's close enough. And let's do some sulfur. Yep, called it. Okay. So let's see what recipes we unlocked from doing that. I guarantee it's gotta be in weapons, right? Nope, it sure ain't. Gunpowder. Okay. I guess we do this, and then we'll see what opens up. Alright, let's see what we got. Repeater. Ooh, buddy. That's pretty baller. Dynamite. Very useful for mining. Okay. Explosive arrow. That's pretty cool, getting a repeater. So modern firearms. Fireworks. Man, is there much we haven't unlocked? There's one of those. Bear pelt. I had a bear pelt, and I don't know why it wouldn't do the thing, but that is what it is. I do believe, folks, we have unlocked all there is to unlock in Rising World. We have unlocked it all. From everything that I can tell, I can't see anything else that looks like it should be unlocked or it's not unlocked, which is pretty cool. That's it. We have done it all. That's pretty cool. All right. So I guess the next step is we craft some stuff. And we see what we can do about, I don't know, farming. Because that's like the only thing I really haven't done yet. Because I mean, we've unlocked the recipes. We've got the ability to do it. I've got enough sulfur to do a good amount of ammo. And enough coal, too, to do a good amount of ammo. So, I say we do that. We might make the repeater. That might be worth doing. Let's see if that's done. It is dried meat. So that's done. It's not bad. Let's see. So it does go down on the thirst, but it really kicks your hunger's ass. So that's pretty cool. Well, that's nice. Pretty cool. Might as well get the rest of the raw meat out here and dry it as well. Just because. Oh, that's the dried meat. Very cool. I just toss those. Get rid of them. And then we'll have 24. Well, we got 24. We'll have 48 dried meat, which would be nice. Really and truly, all there is left to do, like I said, is farming. So why don't we get the hoe going and see if we can't farm some plots. Maybe right out beside here. It's pretty damn rough. Wonder if we can take the rake and straighten that shit out, because that's a little rough. Alright, let's do some planting. What do we got? I don't know what this is. We're gonna plant them though. Tomato sapling. Is that all the tomato saplings we've got? 5? That's crazy. But I had a lot more than that. We'll do, let's see. I want to do the pumpkin and the watermelon and probably the sugar beet off in their own areas. Let's do carrots next. Let's do potatoes. Oh, do I have one left? Okay. Boom. Then let's do some corn. Then we'll do some wheat. And we'll throw some weed up in this bitch. And we'll start the sugar beets. We'll do watermelon. And we'll do pumpkin. And we'll do, I guess that's it, huh? That's all of them. Alright. Well, we have started the farm. So, pretty cool. Let me turn the rest of that into, like, cotton or something else. I don't know. But there we go. We've unlocked everything there is to be had in the game. We've got dried meat. We're self-sufficient at this point as far as food goes. This is not active yet in the game, but the developers are coming back to that, so that's a thing. Just trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to do. I mean, we could do the, you know, build all this stuff. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and call it here. It may be a short one, but that's fine. And what I'm going to do is prepare to build all of this stuff. We'll need a few circuit boards. And I may not even do the lawn trimmer, honestly, but at least the ore detector, the mining drill, and the chainsaw. And I think that would be super cool. And we'll get those going. I probably need to go ahead and build this guy for sure, because I need a better helmet. But we'll do all of the new stuff that we can. Electricity's not a thing yet. But we've unlocked everything, guys. That's it. That's all that they have to offer. That was pretty cool, though. Took us 6 episodes to do it. Now, keep in mind, the 6 episodes, most of those were at least 2 hours, because there's a lot of grinding involved, and I even did some off-camera grinding. So, it's not, you know, it's going to take you more than 2 hours to get all this stuff. Alright, this is just episodes. But I'm glad to see where everything has come. So I think from this point on, I mean, the grind is over. What we'll probably do is seek to build a kind of a, you know, add-on to this house, add-on to this place. Make it, since we've got the sledgehammer, we can take some walls down and stuff and add to. And make it a little bit more sprawling, you know. And make it a little bit bigger, furnish it up, since we've got the furnishings and the ability to do all that stuff. Probably go ahead and take that guy back down and extend this way as well, because it's not like we don't have plenty of stone, because we totally do. So I think that's going to be a thing we do. We'll see how long it takes for our crops to grow, and then we'll go ahead and make the ore detector and the chainsaw and the mining drill and see how well those things do. And then, really and truly, I think that's going to be about it, guys. So there's probably about an episode or 2 of stuff left on this as it currently stands, and I'm going to keep checking back up on this game because I do like the game. I think it's pretty cool. It has come a long way from the Java days, and the developers are doing a fantastic job. So, yeah, I would suggest it's totally worth the money, especially if you like the crafting thing. There is an element of danger to it, but it's not so bad that you're, you know, you lose everything at a moment's notice or something like that, you know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. I do like it. And again, I am going to keep checking back on it because I would like to sample everything that this game has to offer as soon as it's available. But I think for right now, that's going to be it, guys. I do appreciate everybody coming along with me on this one. Like I said, we'll do 1 or 2 more, depending on how long it takes to do all these things. And, yeah, that'll be about it. So, again, I do appreciate everybody coming along with me on this journey, all 350-plus brave souls that accompany me on these adventures every single day. And if you aren't one of those 350-plus brave souls, I would highly encourage you to go ahead and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. Subscribe to the channel and join the community of people that rally around these games we love to play every single day. And I will catch all of you cats in the comments. Let's play some games.